Heralding the pioneering spirit of Blue Ocean Group, ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time on a single stage, that was a saxophonist playing together. Thank you, everyone, and a very good evening to you. A truly diversified conglomerate that has taken corporate Sri Lanka to new heights. Ladies and gentlemen, today we celebrate a journey that has taken the Blue Ocean Group of companies to paradigms that makes it a champion in industry, in education, in engineering, in construction, in trading, in electrical as well as real estate development, and now entertainment. Bringing over 30 plus subsidiaries under a single umbrella, it is also the only vertically and horizontally integrated engineering construction company in the country, with an expansive presence in the Asia Pacific, in Europe, in the Middle East, in the US, and now in Canada. Quality in this group is uncompromising, the standards are unmatched, and ethics are unparalleled. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we step into a celebratory journey, a journey that gives the mantle to the Blue Ocean Group of companies to lead the way into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Group Chairman of the Blue Ocean Group of Companies, Mr. S. Thumilan.
Honorable Ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. When I look back at our beginning, we entered into the business landscape that was surely challenging. Lot of people talk about negative and they are threatening, it's very risky, don't do this business, you will collapse, you are accountant, you don't have engineering knowledge, how to manage the company. We don't know BOQ. We don't know architect. So that's the way we started our business. And vision that was seeking leadership through value differentiation proved to be the ideal breeding growth, grown to grow and thrive, thus upholding exciting time for us nationally and globally. We at Blue Ocean have been fortunate to have integral in the country's exciting business landscape, and I am indeed proud that my team and how now they enrich the names of the Blue Ocean Group strongly in the annals and the country development history. We are undoubtedly leading the way to the future, having already begun challenges, changing the way the group and corporate real estate landscape is looking ahead. I have always that the success of Blue Ocean Group of companies is creating organic growth, which cascades to effective solution geared to meet global challenges, thus in turn contribute positively to the global development agenda and to the ecosystem that will contribute to. When I founded the Blue Ocean Group, I was very keen that the group would become the differentiator in the landscape we operate in. Thus, this is the universal Blue Ocean Group strategy that we at Blue Ocean Group of companies, Universal, are following. We are well grounded and founded the realistic and practical data. We pursue differentiation and economic of scale. Actually speaking, the Blue Ocean strategy was developed some time back, but we believe, as Michael Porter said, either cost leadership or differentiation can be done. But we believe both is possible. That is actually being a cost leader as well as a differentiator. We, Blue Ocean, acquired the own construction company to minimize our cost of construction. We did the vertical integration and the horizontal integration. So therefore, we would be able to become the cost leader in the market. We will be able to construct our building much lower cost than the competitors. Not only that, being the quality, we understand the Blue Ocean cannot take forward unless we have a very strong construction company. For our luck, we had to thank to the board of former directors and the shareholders. They were very innovative. We got to know the Link Engineering, the time for sale. They want to retire. But they were much talented people. Actually, Blue Ocean is talking about the innovation, but the Link was much more innovators. They found the Link Natural, Triposa, the Link Medicals, and so much of product. They were much more innovators. So our strategy and the company concept was very matching. So we realized this is the time to acquire a solid construction company for our group. That's the way we acquired the Link Engineering. Thanks to the board of directors, former board of directors and the shareholders. They were very kind. They are very reputed people in the market. So we would be able to establish our name much faster than expected. So Link had the strong engineering background, engineering infrastructure and everything. So we didn't want to develop another engineering company by, internal growth and spending so much of money, recruiting engineers and all that. All the infrastructure was in place. Therefore, we created the Link Engineering to minimize our construction cost and also the construction quality and the construction on time. So, we believe in transparency, which is the fundamental elements of good governance. Good governance should begin with the companies for sustainable development and economic progress. My group of companies has evolved the strategy of inward remittance through attracting foreign clientele to invest in apartment. Blue Ocean has now become a well-known brand in the global market. Some of our customers have purchased more than a few apartments as they see great potential for the immense growth. Actually, Blue Ocean is not just a developer. We identify Blue Ocean having three concepts in our apartment. One is we believe luxury living, that is, they buy the apartment for living. Number two, they buy as an investment property, because almost our appreciation of our apartments are, some of the places we develop even 76% appreciation. We are very happy our customers are getting good money. Bank interest, it's only 12%. So that's what some bankers are complaining, the no deposits are coming to the bank. People are investing in different ways. So we create a concept of investment property. And also we are having a holiday home customers who live in abroad, come for only holiday to Sri Lanka and enjoy their life. And rest of the period they rent out to the third party. So they having actually we created a capital wealth creation for our own customers. Today, the customers invested 15 million, we make them double their investment by buying 2-bedroom apartment, then they sell it and they buy again and all that. So, taking this Blue Ocean strategy into perspective, the Blue Ocean Group company is today grown into the formidable leaders and trendsetters in over six industries, including real estate, construction, and engineering, trading, education, and corporate consultancy. Our dynamism seems to be global network, and project we have expansions we fuel to the group Europe, Asia Pacific, and Middle East and Asia. Especially UAE and UK and USA, Canada, we find there's a huge potential market for real estate. Because UK Brexit is coming, the property UK values is going down. This is sterling pound luckily depreciating. So it's a good time for our Sri Lankan developers to look into the other potential market, not to diversify Sri Lanka to another country, because we are capable of bringing so much of foreign exchange to our mother country. At the moment, wherever go, people say, oh, you are from Sri Lanka, my housemate also from Sri Lanka, a very embarrassing situation. So we want to show Sri Lankans are capable of in accountancy and also engineering and other fields. So we are targeting other market, because at the moment other countries are competing in the local market. So we want to show our colors too in the other market as well. As our group, we are very focused on quality, to which there is no compromise. It is thus has been that has been overarching umbrella to our sustainable success in each project we embark upon. Around us, we are seeking the rapid beautification of Colombo city. It is truly becoming a city that would rival, or as I like to think, be better than other developed cities in the Asia region. These plans are aligned to the ultimate visions of rationalized Colombo by 2020, which is envisaged by the megapolis earlier, known as Urban Development Authority. We are experiencing rapid change and ambitious development, which naturally prompt quick changes in lifestyle. We do believe that the people will become more discerning and more demanding about their needs, wanting quality, conformance to international standard, and luxury details to complement their lifestyle. There is a growing demand by local and foreign industrialists and business clientele for this signature quality and luxury, which we at Blue Ocean able to present with great confidence. Some of the consultants say, the real estate, a lot of apartments are coming up. and the land price will decline and all that. We were lucky enough to actually double our land value. I think just we bought some of the land in November. Lot of people think political changes are coming, political instability and all that. We bought some of the lands in Kolpiti area around 6.7 million today, which is running around 14 million. You see, we don't need to even construct. We got the capital appreciation almost double. So we had the guts and the confidence to evaluate the market properly through our experts team. All over the place where we bought over the land, it was almost 40% appreciation, 60% appreciation. But we don't want to, under no circumstances, to increase our selling price to our customers. We want customers to get the capital gain. I think minimum our customers got 30% to even 76% some of the locations. Still, we are looking for better location and to develop our properties. In par with the company's vision, becoming the most successful and respected leading business conglomerate, in 2013 we made a major expansion, as I earlier told you, acquiring the Link Engineering, who are the proud host of the event. Link Engineering is the pioneer and the trendsetter in the Sri Lankan construction industry, the one which was commended by many industries experts like the world-renowned architect Desamani Jeffrey Baba. Link Engineering bring with the over 35 years experience and many awards in the industries. Expansion and the related diversification remain the heart of our strategic focus. From the inspection, our group, we continue to diversify strategy occurring. I think we bought over the Link Engineering 2013. We bought over the Sisera Builders. Again, almost the company was formed, if I correctly remember, 1982. Very old company. We bought over the Sisera Builders in 2014 for the sole purpose of venturing into large-scale water projects, as well as, they had a strong capacity in the water project and other civil engineering and MEP work. But of course, as I always believe, there is some pluses and minuses in the company. We don't complain. When the company is doing bad, we learn accounting very well from our accountancy firm by training and articles. So we are very confident in turning around the companies. We don't complain the past losses this much and future losses this much and all that. That is the capacity we needed. So we understand the balance sheet very well. We make 3 decisions: investment decision, as well as the source of financing decision, and the dividend decision. We understood it's not the time to declare dividend because the company needed a little bit infusion of capital. So we put the capital in, and both companies started flourishing, Link Engineering and the Sisera Builders. Today, we have 2 highly graded company by SIDA. So we are very proud of that. We got us 2 construction company, not 1 company, 2 solid construction company, which is able to run almost 30 projects at the moment we are running parallelly, so we are very comfortable. Our aim was to leverage the group synergies and consolidate company presence as a fully-fledged engineering services solution provider. The fact that the group is strengthened with the distinguished chartered accountants, chartered engineers, chartered architects, and other industries professionals, all leaders in their respective competence add immense values to the avenues we have encoded. Being a group whose philosophy revolves around the pursuits of differentiation and cost leadership as embedded in the Blue Ocean strategy, our uncompromising stance of creating value through innovation, ethics, and the quality remain the foundation of our existence. It is that the foundation that positioned the Blue Ocean Group at the top of the ladder of corporate leaders, where The loyal repeat clientele has continued to invest and constantly appreciating the real estate, which we have identifying and developing. The value increase of at least 30% in all our apartment, while the secondary market stand at more than 100% of the original price, which assure constant wealth creation. The fact our presence spans 24 locations in Colombo and 2 more Empark, Nuvarelia and Kandy is ample proof that we are in the undisputed leader in the field. With our unique marketing strategies and ever-evolving customer network, we have created a unique brand in the real estate sector with our valuable customer base, one of well-known personalities and dignitaries with Sri Lanka and abroad. The trust they have placed on us speak of our innovation, quality, corporate value. With our large number of experts, foreign customer base, we are able to attract a large foreign exchange to the country. I think the proposed liberalization of exchange laws by the new government boom our group and the industry as a whole. In our opinion, we have gone through significant transformation and the growth within the last 2 years. In spite somewhat challenging time within the Sri Lankan economy, which show the model's growth of 4.9%, and the construction industry growing only at 6.5 in 2016. We have done this with the careful strategic planning, creating values in all aspects of our business operation, leveraging synergies generated within the group. I'm very much optimistic the growth momentum will increase in the near future once the new government settles down. I firmly believe the construction industry has massive potential and a key role to play in the development of the country. Even though we were not afraid by the government changes, of course, the policy changes, the budget rules changes, the VAT changes came, but there was small slowdown in the market, but we were very much confident with the internal work we had. Even we didn't go for much tenders because that much of work we had in our hand. So our engineers are working more and more hours, getting more stress. So we thought of first we look into our internal projects and finish it on time. By the time, anyway, we got many outside work as well. So we are full of work at the moment. We are next 3 years, we have enough work in hand. So we don't need to worry about that at all. The cash flow is carefully managed. We didn't carefully invested in the machineries and all that. So balance sheet is very stable and comfortable. Distinct for me, the infrastructure development should embrace not only the country's positive and advantages, but also pursue the emerging opportunities across the region, which is well geared, unsurpassed wealth creation by augmenting our diversity, but building on strong policies and optimizing our specialist skill. I sincerely feel that the government need have a proper plan forward that will entail giving concessionary rates to investors, land, faster clearance and more. I presume that the government need to recognize its priorities, look into the one or two at the time rather than plugging in with too many plans. The disadvantages, some of the foreign investors are getting panic and some of the foreign customers are getting panic. This month is sometime VAT is 15%, next month 11%, we are very much trying to make the confidence in the economy. But still, stable policies, we understand there are some loans, commitments and all that country has to make. We also should contribute to that, but we would prefer the stable economy policies and the procedure will make investors' confidence much higher. Last not least, I would like to extend my appreciation to our stakeholders for the trust and the confidence in Blue Ocean Group of Company. I would also like to thank the management team and staff of the Blue Ocean Group, all its subsidiaries, and their commitment and dedication ensuring the success of the group. In conclusion, Blue Ocean Group of Companies today open the new chapter, celebrating it the next step into leading the way to the future. Thank you very much, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tumilan. The breadth and scope of the Blue Ocean Group of Companies is what you just heard about. However, there's another side to this group, and that is its CSR side, its social responsibility side. In fact, there have been presentations made to their primary requirements or primary platforms of CSR, which is education, health, and housing. I'd like to invite Mr. Tumilan back on stage just to make these presentations of the funding that is being donated to the various causes of the Blue Ocean Group of Companies. Firstly, 3 million rupees towards the prevention and eradication of chronic kidney disease, which has been spearheaded by His Excellency the President in a bid to build a healthier Sri Lanka. I'd like to invite the representative from the Ministry of Health, who's here, Mr. Thilina Yapa Bandara, on stage to accept this 3 million rupees towards the eradication of chronic kidney disease. Mr. Bandara, please remain on stage because there's another 1 million rupees to be gifted to the projects of the Ministry of Health, Nutrition and Indigenous Medicine. This 1 million is towards the projects of the Ministry of Health, Nutrition and Indigenous Medicine. Thank you, Mr. Bandara. We also have another 1 million rupees to be donated towards the Ministry of Housing and Construction towards housing development in Sri Lanka. I'd like to invite the competent authority, Mr. C.A. Vijayveera, and Chairman of the Condominium Authority, to come up on stage to accept that 1 million rupees in aid of housing. And 1 more million to be presented, and this is towards the Ministry of University of Higher Education, 1 million rupees towards projects that are conducted towards literacy and higher education, and also 100 scholarships from the KBBS campus, which is a subsidiary of Blue Ocean Group of Companies for accountancy professionals. I'd like to invite Mr. Somanath Jayatilaka, Director Procurement and Infrastructure of the Ministry of Higher Education, to come up on stage for this. Thank you very much to Mr. Tumilan as well. A total of 6 million rupees towards social projects conducted by the Blue Ocean Group. I did mention at the beginning that the Blue Ocean Group of Companies has also entered the entertainment industry. We bring to you now a sneak preview of its debut or the maiden product of Blue Ocean Group in film, starring Jayalat Manoratna, Dilhani Ekanayaka, Meena Kumari, Poshini Disanayaka and Buddhika Kalinda, and directed by V. Sivadasan. Ladies and gentlemen, to be released to cinemas next Monday. This is the trailer for Patak Nati Adaraya.
Blue Ocean Entertainment within. උතුම් මනුස්සකම ඇතුළේ හැදුණු ආදරයක් විනාශ වෙනවට වඩා ඒ ආදරේ ජීවත් කරවන එක මට වටිනවා. ගිනිගත් දෙහදකට සීලල් පවන් සැලූ මිහිලුල් සෙව්වන්දිය. ගිනිකට දිලිසෙනවා මීදුම් සලු ඇතට යනවා. ජනෙල් තෝලු වෙන්නේ බීනම බලන් ගිනිකට වියලෙනවා. ඔයාට හිතක් තියෙනවා නම් මේක තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන් නම් හොඳ විදියකට බේර ගන්න. එච්චරයි මට කියන්න තියෙන්නේ. මම අම්මට බොරු කියන්නේ. මෙච්චර කල් කිව්වේ නෑ.
ඒ තැන් ඔය කිව්වේ බොරුවක්.
පාටක් නැති ආදරයක්.
අපි සිංහල බෞද්ධ. ඔහෙලා දෙමළ කතෝලික. ඉතින් කොහොමද ගලපන්නේ?
මේ අත
රාජකුමාරවරු ගැන හීන දැක්කේ ඉස්සර කෙල්ලෝ. දැන් කොහෙද රාජකුමාරවරු?
ඒගොල්ලන්ගෙන් අහන්නේ. ඔයාට වෙච්ච දේ ඔයා දන්නේ නැද්ද?
දන්නවනේ.
ඔව්. මම වට ගොඩාක් ආදරේ.
පාටක් නැති ආදරයක්.
මතු පරම්පරාවට අපි උගන්වන්න ඕන දේවල් බාල පරම්පරාව විහිං අපිට උගන්වන්න වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒක වැරද්ද කාගේද කියලා මට නම් හිතා ගන්න බෑ මහත්තයෝ.
අතර දැසත් මා වෙත ලංවි රහසින් කොඳුරයි අන්තරය සුළඟට සිලවෙන නාතල්ලක්සේ නැලවේ මසිතේ සිතුවිල්ල
අම්ම මේ ගමට ආවම අම්මට උදව් කරේ ගමේ පන්සලේ හාමුදුරුවෝ. මේ ගීදුනේ සිංහල මිනිස්සෙක්.
මම සඳලි මංචනාය. දයාවංශ මංචනාක මෙහෙමනම් එයාගේ දුවත් ඊට දෙවෙනි නෑ. එයා හිතුවා. මේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ අපි ඉපදිලා ගත්ත පළවෙනි හුස්මත් එක්ක අපේ බෙල්ලෙලලා අපි වර්ග කරලා වෙන් කරගත්ත ලාංඡන. මේ වෙල්ලලා ඔයාලට ඕනුනේ මිනිමරා ගන්නද?
මංචනායක පරම්පරාවේ නම්බුව කියන්නේ දබ රත්න. ඒක පිත්තල කරන්න කාටවත් ඉඩ දෙන්නේ නැහැ. කෞශල්‍ය මේ කසාදේ කෙරෙනවමයි.
නිවියෝතේ වැඩිද මාරයා ගිරිසක මං සොයන්නේ.
එන්න මනුස්සකමින් වර්ණ ගන්වන්න. ළඟදීම පාටක් නැති ආදරයක්. නිෂ්පාදනය එස් තුමිලන්. අධ්‍යක්ෂණය වී සිවදාසන්.
The maiden production of Blue Ocean Entertainment, Patak Nethi Adarayak. Ladies and gentlemen, just as the chairman mentioned, the Blue Ocean Group is about creating organic growth but geared to meet global challenges and also to spearhead an ecosystem that becomes the differentiator in the corporate landscape. And this is what you will see.
Today, the city of Colombo has created a new name for itself called Business Hub City for its massive amplification in infrastructure development. In addition to the megapolis development, the UDA has created a Colombo Zone plan with the vision of 2020. We, the Blue Ocean Group, are one of the prominent companies in Sri Lanka with many subsidiaries that have kept indelible mark in many fields. We provide the best services available in Sri Lanka in our respective fields and fulfill the requirements of our customers well over their expectations. Our real estate and residential projects in Colombo 3, Colombo 4, Colombo 5, Colombo 6, Colombo 7, Mount Lavinia, New Gigoda, Link Engineering Private Limited, possesses many years of experience in construction field. Having Link Engineering is great leverage to us in developing our activities. Link Engineering is the creator of iconic constructions such as the most famous hotels, skyscrapers, new court complexes, waterboard regional offices, university science faculties, and open universities, to name a few from a long list. Link Engineering steer their modern vision in diversified fields and specialized in creating architectural building designs and fully undertake the development of high-quality residential, commercial, industrial and governmental constructions. Link Ready Mix as a subsidiary of Link Engineering Private Limited is specialized in supplying mixed instant concretes. It provides a variety of mixed instant concretes for the construction field. The renowned Link subdivision, aluminium fabrication and installation, is specialized in designing. In fact, the Link Engineering Private Limited Aluminium Division erected the required aluminium structure to modernize the Khettarama Stadium in order to play the ICC World Cricket Cup in 2011. One of the major subsidiary companies of Link Engineering Private Limited is Contessa. It specializes in manufacturing pantry cupboards, bedroom suites, display cabinets, timber doors and windows. It also specializes in corporate interior designing and refurbishment projects. Contessa products are in the highest standard that only they can achieve, since they operate in the field more than 25 years. Cesera Builders Private Limited, which is an organization operating successfully in the field of civil and electrical engineering, was established in the year of 1982. Since its formation, the company has undertaken many civil engineering projects for government as well as non-governmental organizations located island-wide. These projects range from mainly civil engineering. KBBS Campus is the pioneer for professional courses such as SIA Sri Lanka, ICCA, SEMA and AAT. The KBBS qualified students enjoy the highest demand in the accounting field in Sri Lanka and abroad. Welcome to the Blue Ocean Entertainment, the one-stop shop for film production services in Sri Lanka. Blue Ocean Entertainment specializes in a wide variety of services including film and teledrama production, commercial production, sound management, editing, film location services for movie production in Sri Lanka and much more.
I'm Dr. Mampiri Arachchi, currently live in Australia. I come to Sri Lanka every year for holidays, and about a few years ago I met Mr. Tumilan of Blue Ocean and then found out about their activities. At the moment, Blue Ocean has become a common household name in Sri Lanka. Blue Ocean has also contributed to the Sri Lankan economy in a very great way. It employs directly about more than 1,000 workers. Primary focus is customer satisfaction. They tell the customer what they deliver, or they promise the customer what to deliver. But my experience is that Blue Ocean delivers a product which is better than the quality they promised. Blue Ocean has become the industry leader in construction currently in Sri Lanka. I think as Sri Lankans, we all must be proud of Blue Ocean's achievement, and I personally would like to wish them well for the future.
Today, a country like Sri Lanka with its rapid infrastructure enhancement face great challenges, and choosing precise resources in specialized subjects is major one of them. The key to find such caliber is driven by effective diversity, strong policies and specialized skills where all sectors work together to discover new ways to conduct business. A flexible and creative business portfolio is the fastest and most sustainable way to reinforce the nation's effectiveness on a global level. The Blue Ocean Group are one of the prominent companies in Sri Lanka with many subsidiaries that have kept indelible mark in many fields. So the evolution of the group is significant because the group has achieved growth and profit harmoniously and not by taking part in the aggressive competition in the field. Blue Ocean Group of companies engage in real estate, construction, engineering, trading, education, corporate consultancy and many other fields. Blue Ocean Group of companies, leading the way to the future.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, to give you an idea of Blue Ocean's vision towards megapolis development and the Western Region Megapolis Planning Project, I'd like to invite the CEO of the Blue Ocean Consultancy Bureau and Senior Lecturer at the University of Moratuwa, Dr. Chamira De Silva.
Good evening. Honorable Ministers, Chairman of Blue Ocean Group of Companies, all distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today, as the Chief Executive Officer of the Blue Ocean Consultancy Bureau and Link Consultancy Bureau, which are fully subsidiary companies of Blue Ocean Group, I am going to brief about our preparedness for Megapolis Plan. I would like to start my speech with a small question. Are you ready for obtaining benefits from the Western Region Megapolis Master Plan? Okay, let's see, look at what is Western Region Megapolis Master Plan. We all appreciate the potential for national economic and sustainable development that is inherent in well-planned urbanization. The Western Region Megapolis Master Plan can be considered as an ideal example for this. It is impressive to see the economic policy statement of Megapolis Plan, which is the high-level economic activity powered by global local business that will have opportunity for provide employment and the facilities needed to build and sustain an advanced level of living. Starting from the Garden City concept from town planner Patrick Geddes in 1921, then the Patrick Abercrombie Plan in 1949, the Colombo Master Plan in 1978, and etc. Colombo-based city and regional plan has been undergoing in several key planning attempts, showing both successful and unsuccessful stories. But as a town planner, I observe a plenty of good qualities in the present megapolis plan, and we all can believe on it as it has been made by a group of highly talented professionals, and it is under the good institutional and legal frameworks. Okay. As you can see the statistic in the presentation slide, by 2030, it is expected to have additional 3 million people in the Western region, and growth of the population is expected in elsewhere, as you can see on the map. But a higher number of new population is expected to reside in Gampaha district, where employment opportunities are very high in the logistic and manufacturing sectors. Further, considering the high growth momentum, the GDP for the Western region is projected to reach over $230 billion by 2030. By 2020, the government targets the per capita income in Sri Lanka to triple around $12,000, assuming an average annual growth rate of 7 to 8%. Then we are more interested on this one, need for housing. With all this development, it is estimated that a total of 672,947 new housing units will be required to meet the demand arising from natural population increase in the Western region and expected migration as a result of economic and social development taking place in the region. The requirement comprises of nearly 250,000 social housing units, 210,000 middle class housing units, 75,000 upper income housing units, and 90,000 luxury housing units. Then nearly US $25 billion investment are required to fulfill these requirements. The Blue Ocean Group is ready to face these challenging tasks and be supportive for the government to smoothly implementing the Megapolis plan. To do so, we have proven our capabilities more than required. We have already completed nearly 30 luxury apartments in most special locations all over the western region and more than 500 mega-scale government and private projects in Sri Lanka. Further, we have begun construction apartment in Toronto, London as well. The success has been come up because of many reasons. I would like to mention a few of those. We mostly do not depend on others. More than 80% of work in the construction, ranging from the professional service to supply of material, are done by our own companies. We are following novel tools and techniques for managing the every aspect. Presently, we are working with an advanced features ERP system, which includes online project management system, online tendering system, online BOQ preparing systems, online payment facilities, and etc. And involvement of ICT for our day-to-day works create a hassle-free environment within the Blue Ocean Group. Further, we always make sure that we are recruiting highly qualified and experienced people to our staffs. Further, regular training given to them with the KBBS campus keeps them updated with the novel technologies. Also, we have a good professional network. We are closely working with government universities, institutions, and professional bodies. Many scholars and professionals are ready to work with us at our request. The reputation that we have acquired by providing quality works has assured a very healthier cash flow in our all construction projects. Therefore, we are well prepared for the future. The new aspect we are looking on, the transportation sector, has got a huge attention in the Western Region Megapolis Master Plan. With all these statistics, it can be concluded that huge investment will be required for the transportation sector. We are already carrying out discussion with foreign transportation infrastructure consultancy firms to jointly bid for the transportation project in the Megapolis plan, such as implementation of new inland water transportation systems, development of off-street parking facilities, IT-based smart traffic management systems. So, we are ready to discuss with relevant government authorities in the near future. Further, the Blue Ocean Consultancy Bureau, in collaboration with the Department of Town and Country Planning of University of Moratuwa, has prepared the first ever GIS-based transport and land use model in Sri Lanka, which is a long-felt requirement for town planning in Sri Lanka. This model will correctly guide the government authorities to properly integrate the complex interaction of transport and land use to the planning process to take the right decision at a quick time and at a less cost. Further, discussions are going to set up a high-tech transport and land use modeling lab in the Department of Town and Country Planning of University of Moratuwa with the assistance of Ministry of Transport and Aviation Services. This proposed lab will act as a center for regular transport and land use analysis for the Megapolis plan. Every plan comes into action as action projects. Same as Western Region Megapolis planning project comprise more than 150 projects such as road improvement projects, power plant projects, water supply projects, sewerage systems, wastewater management systems, and housing projects, etc. which were strategically formed to achieve desired goals and objectives. The Chinese-funded Colombo Port City Development Project, which is the biggest project, will definitely elevate the profile of Colombo and increase the demand for its real estate, both local as well as foreign investors. All these projects will require better consultancy services from diverse disciplines at the implementation stage. We, the Blue Ocean Consultancy Bureau and Link Consultancy Bureau, are well prepared for this. For the Megapolis Plan project, Government of Sri Lanka is expecting 30 times more, from 308 billion to 4,140 billion for indirect investments. As a company who works closely in many foreign developed countries such as China, England, Australia, Canada, United Arab Emirates, etc., then using our reputation, we would like to lay down the foundation for high-rank investors throughout the world to join with the Sri Lankan government to implement the prescribed projects. The education sector. The projects that will be undertaken within the next 5 years under the Megapolis Plan are expected to generate approximately 500,000 jobs. But by 2030, this figure will reach up to 2 million. These jobs will be on information technology, science, biomedical center, port, airport, logistical and other related services, financial and services sectors, tourism and general manufacturing sectors. The current education system and its magnitude in Sri Lanka will not be enough for generating high-skilled laborers in above-mentioned categories. Thus, there will be a huge skilled labor shortage. By analyzing the situation with the blessing of our chairman, KPBS campus is now expanding its student base and the number of degrees offered in collaboration with foreign universities to suit the country's demand. Okay, I will try to not to talk too long. People say it is best to leave your audience before your audience leaves you. Therefore, I will shift to the concluding remarks. All our successful stories and confident future capabilities are there because of one person, who is our group chairman, Mr. S. Thumilan. Under the leadership and mighty arms of him, Blue Ocean is leading the way to the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. De Silva. Dr. Telly C. Rajaratnam, former member of the Securities and Exchange Commission of Sri Lanka, I'd like to invite you on stage now to tell you about the contribution of the Blue Ocean Group towards economic development and good governance.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Blue Ocean Group, led by Thumilan, believes well-designed spaces have the ability to enhance the way we live in. He has always left a positive and lasting impact on the city's landscape. It is his vision to create a portfolio of exceptional buildings and great neighborhood where people reside, work, and enjoy life to the fullest. His designs and construction creates spaces that inspire people and improve the quality of life. Thumilan is reimagining the city with his own brand of design-based development, literally from ground up. He has crafted a community of design-centric buildings, each with their own unique attitude. He has turned Blue Ocean Group into a vertically and horizontally integrated progressive lifestyle company. He has achieved $1 billion in developing more than 1,400 employees over several divisions of his group of companies. With its attractive urban centers, developing economy, well-regulated business environment, and stable market conditions, Sri Lanka presents an attractive market for Blue Ocean Group to build a diversified, balanced real estate portfolio with prospects for earnings, diversification, and growth. Since the establishment in 2009, Blue Ocean Group has been contributing to the transformation of Sri Lanka's urban landscape with numerous development projects in the residential, hospitality, retail, commercial, entertainment, and industrial sectors. At Blue Ocean, practical methods and procedures are created and used in order to transform skills into capacity and produce better results. The needs of future generations and sustainability of the community are taken into account in current policies. Prudence is observed in financial management, including in the contracting and use of loans, in the estimation of resources, revenues, and reserves, and in the use of exceptional revenue. Cultural diversity is treated as an asset, and continuous efforts are made to ensure that all our stake in the local community identify with it and do not feel excluded. The concept of good governance has been on the agenda of Blue Ocean development institutions since 2009, and it has become indispensable. In 1989, World Bank study Sub-Saharan Africa from crisis to sustainable growth analyzed the development problems in Sub-Saharan Africa. Perhaps that was why Tumulan decided to have African drummers to depict his conviction to good governance. The issue of transparency and information within good governance took account of the fact that a competitive market economy requires the economic actors have access to relevant, timely, and reliable information. Transparency and information would be beneficial, especially regarding three areas: economic efficiency, prevention of corruption, and in the analysis, articulation, and acceptance of government policy choices. An independent judiciary, which we all strive for, a free press, and a vibrant civil society are important components of good governance. The concept of governance is widely acknowledged to be indispensable to sustainable development. So far, the pace of its transformation has not been adequate. Nevertheless, modern diplomacy, which requires variety of skills, in particular familiarity with the art and science of negotiations, proves its ability to work in a new multicultural environment with different actors, including civil society. Flexibility, which was always the trademark of diplomacy, provides the hope that diplomacy will not adapt to new challenges, but will also help both for states and other new actors on the international scene in their efforts to create a better world for the future. Tumulan has a rare combination of professional and academic qualifications. As a member of the ACCA, CIMA, ACA, and a certified public accountant from Australia. His inspiration has been his wife, Surani, who is also an accountant and an excellent administrator who controls the finance and administration of the group. Tumulan, with his experience and expertise in international investment policies, financial analysis, has been a catalyst in attracting foreign investments. His services should be retained by the present leadership of government for more effective and accelerated governance on an honorary basis in the fields of housing for all, international trade and banking, financial policies, investment strategies, tourism, and economic diplomacy. We should make best use of him. When you bring together all the right people driven by passion and enthusiasm, you get amazing results. Thank you.